And you now locked in with
Alright, so before we get things rolling, comment down below. Let me know how many of y'all had success on this past weekend's big Jordan release, as we saw them hit us with the Ferrari 14s. The sneaker which all the scalpers, the resellers, the sneaker plugs, they were telling y'all not to sleep on these joints right here, and apparently they were absolutely correct. Now, for those of y'all that missed out, do not panic. My local Facebook sneaker plug, he got these going for the low ski, charging just around $1,000 a pop. So it looks like, bruh, he's looking to hustle his way up to a Ferrari of his very own. So apparently yesterday's price, I guess, is not today's price. But speaking of prices going up today, we're gonna be taking a look at some hype upcoming releases. As we got some major updates, we're gonna go ahead and start with probably one of the biggest names in sneakers here in Travis Scott, as they're getting ready to drop the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Fragment. Now, as far as this one, this is gonna be the follow-up to the 2021 release, where we saw them drop a low top as well as a high top version. But as far as this year's release, it looks like they're only releasing a low top version, which based off this unboxing, you guys see the details going on right here. The materials on this is looking to be very nice. These do come with the blue reverse Nike swoosh on the outside. You got the white swoosh on the inside. An aged midsole, which as far as that detail, I feel like nobody's gonna be complaining on the aged midsole on these right here. You got a black standard set of laces, but they also do come with a backup blue, pink, as well as cream, and this little interesting knotted detail on the laces, which, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but we've never seen that detail featured on a pair of Travis Scott sneakers. So it's crazy to think these are right around the corner, currently slated to drop coming up September 20th. And as far as Travis Scott this year, it seems like they've been more so focused on his original models, such as the Zoomfield Jag, as well as the Jumpman Jag. But I think a lot of people are forgetting just how big Travis Scott was, like pre-Astro World Fest tragedy. Like everything this dude was dropping was turning to gold. But he's definitely recovered. You know, he has a successful hit album, a successful tour. Jack Boys 2 apparently is on the way. But as far as this upcoming Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low, do you guys feel like this can recover the magic that we've seen on some of these past Travis Scott releases? So up next, we got a first look at the upcoming 2025 Jordan 4 Black Cat, which unfortunately we don't have a full look at the sneakers, but I would have to say just these three images alone tell a lot of details about this upcoming release, which of course this new version will feature the Nike Air on the back, which I think would be one of the big highlights of this upcoming release. But apparently this will feature also the new shape, so this sneaker will be a lot more comfortable than the past iteration of this Jordan brand cult classic release, which I gotta call these a cult classic because if you guys don't recall, back in 2020 when this sneaker last dropped, these joints were sitting on shelves, which is kind of crazy to think the prices went so crazy, because this is right before the whole big Jordan 4 craze happened. Also, you know, right around the pandemic, when we saw a lot of sneaker prices increase, skyrocket, go to the moon, whatever the resellers be saying nowadays. So it's just kind of crazy to think that this shoe, which was sitting on shelves, was selling for like over $1,000 a pop, which really just shows like a natural cult classic sneaker rise in value such as. So for Jordan brand to bring these back, definitely appropriate. Ain't nobody out here trying to pay $1,000 for just a basic pair of sneakers like this. So as far as this updated version, man, let me know, are y'all looking to add these joints to the collection? And I know everybody wants these, so are y'all looking to double, triple up on these right here? You know, people be going crazy for sneakers like this. So keeping things moving, we got a little teaser trailer for the upcoming Jordan 5 Awake NY. I guess these are officially going to be called Bubblegum. Now, this was a sneaker which was one of the pairs which was at the top of my hit list, but unfortunately, man, just due to the news that these are going to be limited to just 7K pairs worldwide, and on top of that, they're actually numbering the pairs. So the 7,000 isn't cap on this one. So for a sneaker which I was thinking I was going to get off like crazy based off the limited availability, I would say things aren't looking too great. But it's not going to stop me from trying to grab these. But you already know I am not paying resale for these joints right here. So we'll see how our chances are, as these are slated to drop coming up August 16th. Now, keeping things moving, lastly, guys, we're going to talk about a release in the Sachs Marsard 3.0, which when I saw the price of $275, I almost spit out my water this morning. I'm like, bruh, Sachs $275 for some basic looking joints like this. But after doing my research, you know, I had to find out that apparently these are crafted from some premium materials, apparently from like the NASA Mars Yard landing ship, something like that. So I mean, all that sounds cool and everything, but $275 is kind of crazy. Now, as far as the 3.0s, you see them right here. Here we have the 1.0 You also got the 2.0, which based off the small little subtle details, I could barely even notice a difference. But when we look at the 2.0 here to the 3.0, apparently the only difference is here is the little black on the toe cap. I don't know if the cream that you guys see here on the bottom, that tan, was on the 2.0. I can't really tell here from the StockX image, but as far as the details, bro, these look to be like almost like the same thing, barely any differences. And with this $275 price, I guess people ain't really tripping on that price just due to the potential resale value for these upcoming sneakers. Because if y'all didn't know, the 1.0s, look at the price on these, bro. Like, who's out here paying almost $4,000 for these? And I can imagine they probably went for even more, you know, at the peak. And then you got the 2.0s, which look, bro, the hype ain't even slowed down on them joints, going for almost $3 grand. So that's crazy to me. I guess these must be like super limited or something like that. But as far as this upcoming release, not only will they be charging $275 set to release in September, but apparently this sneaker reportedly will be available via a set of app challenges. So I guess via the sneakers app, they're gonna have some type of like scavenger hunt or like some type of special fun challenges. I guess a way to try to get these into the hands of the people that are actually looking to wear them. But who knows, man, with a shoe like this, I ain't gonna lie, if I grab these, ain't no way I'm rocking these. I'm definitely flipping these if they're gonna be going for like $3-4 grand. Ain't nobody trying to rock a pair of sneakers like this when they're worth that much money. But I guess like maybe I don't really know what the hype's all about or whatever. This really ain't for me, but you know, with all the controversy, it looks like it ain't slowing down that boy Tom. He's back with a big hype release. And low key, you know, the fact that they did try to cancel Tom, it kind of makes this release a little bit more appealing for me. I don't know, I'm just kind of crazy when, you know, something you can't get, it kind of makes you want to get them even more. So as far as these hype upcoming releases, it looks like all of these are gonna be breaking the bank. You can expect these to be in high demand, more so than likely, probably limited as well. I'm not sure exactly about the black cats, but all of these upcoming releases are going to bring out the scalpers, the shoe plugs, and people are going to be going nuts for these. So let me know, man. We got some updates on some hype upcoming drops. Let me know if y'all are rocking with these Tom Sachs joints. How many pairs of these Black Cat 4s are you looking to add to your collection? Are you guys rocking with these Awake joints now that you heard the news that they're going to be extremely limited to just 7,000 pairs? Does that make you want them more or less? And then, of course, you guys already know, when it comes to them Travis Scott joints, do you feel like they're going to be able to recapture the same magic and excitement, the same hype that we saw for some past Travis Scott Jordan 1 releases? Comment down below. JA checking in with you guys here on some nice little updates here on this wonderful Monday. I'll catch you guys here soon. In the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed, JA. Love y'all. Salute.